used to break promises to myself all the time. I'd set a goal, feel that quick burst of motivation, and then crickets. I'd tell myself, tomorrow I'll start eating healthy. Tomorrow I'll wake up early. Tomorrow I'll finally start that project. But tomorrow always stayed one day away. And you know, the worst part wasn't even failing at the goal itself. It was the slow, quiet crumbling of my self-respect. Each broken promise was a little message I was sending myself that my own word didn't matter, that I couldn't be trusted. It's a terrible feeling, being stuck, knowing you're capable of more, but watching your own inaction hold you hostage. But what if I told you that the secret to crushing procrastination and silencing that nagging voice of self-doubt isn't some complex morning routine or a fancy new app? What if the solution wasn't about adding more to your plate at all? It's one incredibly simple daily habit. A habit that, once I actually committed to it, changed everything. Before we get to the fix, you have to understand the real problem. It's not that you're lazy, and it's not that you just lack willpower. The problem is that you probably have a broken relationship with yourself. Think about it. If you had a friend who constantly said they'd be there for you but never showed up, you'd eventually stop trusting them, right? You'd stop believing anything they said. Well, that's exactly what we do to ourselves. Every time we set an alarm and hit snooze, we're telling our brain, see, I don't keep my word. It's not about the 5 extra minutes of sleep. It's about the signal it sends. You are literally programming your subconscious mind to believe that your commitments are optional. This creates a nasty feedback loop. You don't trust yourself to follow through, so you put things off. Then, your procrastination confirms your belief that you can't be trusted, which kills your confidence and makes you even more likely to procrastinate again. It's a miserable cycle that leads to constant pressure and a paralyzing fear of failing. Taking back control here is the first step to taking back control in all areas of your life, including your finances. And speaking of that, for those of you serious about your investments, I've put a link in the description to a tool that top crypto investors are using to protect and grow their portfolios. You're taking your power back, one tiny decision at a time. This isn't about setting 100 goals. It's about choosing one thing and seeing it through, no matter how you feel. And the promise can be ridiculously small. So small it feels almost pointless. Promise yourself you'll drink 1 glass of water as soon as you wake up. Promise yourself you'll read 1 single page of a book. Promise yourself you'll do 1 push-up. The size of the task doesn't matter. The power is in the follow-through. This one habit isn't about willpower. It's about rebuilding self-respect. Each time you keep that tiny promise, you cast a vote for the person you want to become. You're giving your brain concrete evidence that you are someone who does what they say they will do. This simple act starts to repair the broken trust you have with yourself. When I first started this, my promise was just to put on my running shoes and walk for 10 minutes. That's it. Some days, that honestly felt like climbing a mountain. My brain would fire off every excuse. You're too tired. It's cold out. 10 minutes won't make a difference anyway. But the promise wasn't to feel like it, and it wasn't to run a marathon. The promise was just to walk for 10 minutes. And so I did. At first, I didn't suddenly love working out or eating healthy. It all felt like a chore. But I kept my daily promises. 10 minutes of walking, 1 healthy meal, 1 day at a time. After a few weeks of keeping those promises, something clicked. The internal noise started to quiet down. I wasn't just showing up for the habit, I was showing up for myself. Seeing those small wins pile up created momentum. The results I started seeing turned that forced effort into a genuine passion. Now, before we wrap this up, don't forget to click the link in the description. It's the tool I mentioned earlier that serious crypto investors are using to really master their strategy. Now go and keep that promise. You don't need a new planner or some magic pill. You just need to prove to yourself that you can be counted on. Every time you keep a promise to yourself, no matter how small, you rebuild trust, you build power, and you build momentum. 1 kept promise a day will do more for your life than 100 motivational speeches ever could. It rewires your brain to see yourself as someone who acts, not someone who is acted upon. Your future isn't built in some massive overnight transformation. It's built in the quiet consistency of your daily actions. So here is my challenge to you. Start today, not tomorrow. Choose 1 ridiculously small, non-negotiable promise you will keep in the next 24 hours. What is the 1 promise you will keep to yourself today? Let me know in the comments below.